Hi friends, I'm back again. So I'm Jody and you're on my channel. Welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. You are with a really great group here. All these people who follow me are fantastic. Say hi in the comments to everybody. I got a couple things real quick. So our bead friend, Wendy Yar, sent me an email today. She set up her first Etsy shop and she's so excited. Yay! So Wendy, if you're watching this, can you please in the comments share your link so that, we can pass it along to everybody. And we want to help each other around here, right? To get going. So anytime any of you have something that you want to celebrate, that you want to tell everybody about, let me know and I'll pass it along in a video. So congratulations to you, Wendy. Everything looks so pretty on the site. You did some really beautiful and unique jewelry. I already followed it. So I am prepared to share as needed for anyone who is looking for anything gorgeous like that. And she did a lot of stuff with pearls. You guys, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so we are here today not only to celebrate Wendy and just talk about a few things, but I have friend mail from my friend, Florence. Florence and I became friends, gosh, it's probably been like a year now, pretty quick, like through when I was on Wendy's Crafting Friends, which is now This Beaded Life. I think we even became Facebook friends before that. Florence, how long have we been together? What's our anniversary? When should we be celebrating this? So she sent me some friend mail and I'm really excited to open it. And her and I, we've done this is the second time. We did like a little tradesy because she wanted to send me like a pair of crimpers that she doesn't use. And I'm like, well, can I pay you for them? Because I know tools can be pricey. And she's like, no, that's okay. And I said, well, then I'll just do a tradesies with you. So I'll send you some goodies. Well, I finally got hers out today. I take forever some days, you guys. I don't even know what happens in my world where like things just kind of like, and it's like the next day already. But we're going to open the lovely package that she sent me. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So these are the pliers she sent me. They have like a little, I don't know if you can see it well on the camera, but there's like a little hole right here. So that goes over your crimp bead, and you're supposed to be to crimp it, and make it into like a little ball. So I'm gonna definitely be playing with this over the next couple tutorials, and we will check it out together. So thank you, Florence, for that. And then she sent me this whole big thing of stuff. So I'm gonna share with you and show you what she sent me. There's a whole bunch of cute little skulls here, which I'm so super excited about. My best friend Dana loves skulls, so I'm gonna have to make her some stuff. So, whoops, there's some that are metallic, metal ones. There's like stone ones, really pretty, just a bunch of different colors. So super cute. Look at this little pink one with the rhinestone eyes. So there's like a whole baggie here full of them, and I'm super excited. So I am gonna have to definitely make something for Dana. So we're going to set that aside. Those are really, really cute. She sent me some beautiful Jesse James beads, Pantone bead strands. So we have, this one's Hot Fudge. That's beautiful. I love browns. I love shades of brown, you guys. I don't know what it is. I think it just works so well with everything that I don't know. It's like brown and gray are my favorite neutrals, like absolute favorite neutrals. So then we have also macchiato. So we have Hot Fudge and macchiato, and look how beautiful these Pantone strands look together even. It's just beautiful, gorgeous. Everyone, I love Jesse James beads. They are so fantastic. And then she sent me a ginormous bag of stuff. So let's take a peek in here. Ooh, these are pretty little check glass melons. They have like aqua and white. These are really pretty with the gold in the little lines. Really, really pretty. Those are gorgeous. Love that. Oh, okay, and then we have some coated shell round pearls, 8.5 millimeter. These look like they came from Sam's Bead Shop. Oh yeah, these are really pretty. This is such a nice purple. I love that light purple. You know what? That would look good with that too. Look at me putting everything with brown. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And some more Sam's Bead Shop Faceted Cathedral Lavender Amethyst Picasso. Okay, so these are really, really pretty. Girl, you're going to make me do something purple, aren't you? Purple has always been my struggle color, and it's really a shame because I absolutely love the color purple. Like, I don't know why I have such a hard time with purples. Like, they should be easy, right? Then we have some Crescent Moons, Stardust Gold. So let's take a peek at these. These are really cute. I love these little moon beads. Like, I did an unboxing. I think it was Adornable Elements. Oh, don't quote me on that. Sent me a box that had these in it, and I did a bracelet over on this Beaded Life. Oh, maybe it was Potomac Beads. I think it was Potomac Beads. I can't remember, you guys. It was probably about a month ago. Anyway, these are really, really pretty. And then we have some check glass flat pear brio in emerald. Oh, I love these. I was just thinking about these because there is a necklace that I want to make, and I'm like, I need some more brios because the necklace I want to make is a memory wire necklace, and it has like little spacers, but then it has like hanging from chain, different staggered chain, and not in any kind of rhyme or reason, not in like an order or anything, but just kind of like, and it has brios hanging from them, and this would be really pretty. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna have to put that on my list and make that for sure. Oh, and now we have some wood saucers. I love wood beads, you guys. And check these out. These are so cool. I think these are 12.5 millimeter by 5. Okay, so these are a good size, and I love them because they are so nice, and then they're super lightweight, and you can really make a super like bulky piece without adding a ton of weight when you use a bunch of these wood beads. Love those. Here's some more wood beads. So these are specialty wood focals. Let's take a look at these. Okay, these are super nice. I wish I was like an artist, like that I could make like a pretty design on some of these. I am not an artist as far as like painting things, but it would be so cool, like if I was to do like a really cool like little design on maybe on the sides. But I really like this one right here is so cool looking. I love the shape of that. It's like a large wood bicone. Really, really cool. Girl, you sent me some cool stuff. And then we have some geometric mix. Oh, I like these. Check this one out. This one is really cool. These are really, really pretty. And then we have some more little beads here. Looks like little check glass beads that are, little check glass beads that are like, it looks like jet and copper washed. Very, very pretty. Here's some more beautiful wood beads. She knows I like wood beads. These are nice. I love the twisty look of these beads. These are so cool. This would be really cool, like on a bracelet, and have your wood, and then maybe do just like some metal chains, like some chunkier metal chains, and have only one beaded piece. I think that would look really cool. It would look kind of industrial, which I think would be really awesome. But those are cool. And then we have some check glass olives, etched silver. These are 9 by 12. Those are pretty. I love these. And they are shaped like olives. Oh, I really like these. These are so cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Whoops. And we have some more silver beads. Oh, faceted drops. Okay, so where are those? So I could do these and these together. So here's some check glass faceted drops. Oh, these are really pretty. They have like the vitriol on one side and it's like silver on the other. So it gives it really a lot of shine and sparkle. Very, very pretty. That would be really cool. Like, I feel like these right here are going to be a project that I've been thinking about doing. So these are cute. Check glass hexagon and jet. These would make such fun earrings. Look at these. How cute is that? Those are so cute. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Okay, we have some more wood beads here. These are the small, more barrel ones, and these really have a lot of wood grain to them, and I think they're really cool. I work for a wood flooring and supply company, and this is like so on point for me because I know I love, like my boss, who is also my friend Mindy, she loves all the wood jewelry because she owns the company that sells wood flooring and supplies. So I might have to make her something from some of these wood pieces for Christmas. I think she would love that. All right, and then we have some check glass turbines with a Picasso finish. This green with that Picasso finish is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous. Ooh, we have lots of tiger eye. Whoops, bunch of different sizes of tiger eye. So you can do a really pretty graduated necklace if you wanted to, because you have some larger ones all the way up to tiny, tiny ones. I love that. I like having an assortment of the same bead in several sizes. It really is cool. Very, very pretty. Okay, and next we have some check glass melons. Love these. So these look like they have a little bit of like a gold look to them, but it also is finished with like, well, almost like there's like a little bit of red in there. I don't know, but they're beautiful. Very beautiful check glass melons. I'm obsessed with check glass. Oh, I just dropped that one. Where did he go? Well, I'll find him in a minute. He's down there with my other beads I dropped earlier. Oh my gosh, I remember this one. I think this was my first Sam's bead box ever. And I loved the snake head so much. And then we have a turbine, a red turbine. But I made my friend Dana a snake head bracelet, and I did like the whole, like I did the beads like as its like body, and then smaller bead at the end, like a like one of these style beads at the end to make it like the tail. And it was so cute. She absolutely loves it. So super cute. I'm so excited about that snake head. That is so awesome. Okay, so these are agate Sarcut dyed. Oh, these are pretty. Oh my gosh, this is setting me up here. Look at this. This is really like, oh, wow. Girl, you must have been like in my thoughts. You must have been in my mind, reading my mind about what I wanted to make. And we have some hex rondelles, which I always love these. These make fantastic spacers. So again, more check glass, very beautiful. These have such a nice shine to them. And you guys, these hex beads, if you ever see them on any site, get them. You'll be so happy you did because they make amazing spacers. I know I've seen them on Sam's. I've seen them on Beadbox Bargains. Here's some more little spacers. These are check glass pebble chips, green Picasso luster. These are really pretty too. And same with these. These little pebble chips are great spacers too. I think that's why I don't typically use a ton of metal, is because I'm using so many little beads as spacers that I even forget about metal. And then we have 3 strands here. We have some really pretty tulips that have a beautiful luster finish, and these are in like a lavender color. And we have some beautiful lavender drops with a copper wash in here. They're melon drops, really cute. And some, it looks like star cut maybe, check glass green beads with a gold wash, which is absolutely beautiful. Florence, thank you so much for everything. You are so unreal. I cannot even believe it, girl. You really overdid yourself here. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be using this green in a video real soon here. So maybe even today. Let me get this stuff put away. Oh, I found my bead. Let me get this stuff put away real quick, and I will be right back, and we'll make something from what Florence gave me. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I'm using the brios, the star cut agate, and these beautiful silver check glass drops that she sent me. I have a really pretty toggle clasp that I want to use. It's something a little more like fancy looking, so we're going to use that. I have a couple charms. I have 3 charms in case we want to use them, the little leaves, because I still would like this to be kind of fallish maybe, but I don't know if we're going to use those or not, but I grabbed them just in case. From my stash, I have some little corrugated spacers, head pins. I have some silver silk in the, it's like a silver basically, and 2 of the end pieces. And then probably one of, like, this is where you guys have heard me say save your scraps, right? Like, I want to show you my silver scrap pile. So I have all these different pieces. And now most of these are big enough that you can do a lot of things with, right? So I want to use a variance of all of these, like a variety of all of those shapes, because I think it's amazing to have something very different. So this, you can also see me do something that I normally don't do. We're gonna lay stuff out. I also have necklace memory wire. I have purchased this in craft stores. I've purchased it on Amazon. I can definitely send you the link to this on Amazon. I can also give you the link for silver silk and more if you're wanting to check into some of those products. But we are going to use some of this, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut just over half of a loop. And the reason why we're doing just over half of a loop is because we're going to end up making it shorter than a half because of the loops that we're going to make on the ends. So I'm going to go ahead and get my memory wire cutters. Very important to have if you are using memory wire. These are shaped very different. So if you're new to this stuff, these have the little notch like that, and they're the only ones that are like so super strong, and you can't ruin these. Like, I've tried, and you can't, and it cuts it so easy. You definitely don't want to use your regular pliers on memory wire. I've damaged pliers in the beginning because I thought, you know, well, I don't need an extra pair of pliers. I mean, I'm fine. And I ruined my, not pliers, cutters. I ruined my cutters so bad, so bad. So some of the other things we have is, because I know I'm going to want to wrap these, I have some 22 gauge wire that we're going to use. So I have that, but I also have 20 gauge wire, which is just a little bit thicker, but I think I'm going to stick with the 20 gauge because it's not going to be I'm sorry, 22 gauge because it's not going to be as thick. So this is what we're going to do. We have our memory wire cut. All right, this is going to be the front of our necklace, and we are going to do some beading here, okay? And we're also going to use this chain on here. And kind of what I want to do right now is just kind of lay out some chain. And I want this to be very staggered. Like, I don't want it to be like perfectly like in a V shape or straight across. I want it to be very different lengths. And we are using so many different styles of chain. Like, I want it to look really unique and very, very different. So we are doing it like this. Okay, and I'm just laying out my chain to see which ones I want to use. And now I'm going to pull you out just a little bit so you can see a little bit more. So now what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up using these little green guys like on the ends. Okay, so I'm not going to keep them this long, but we're going to use these. And now I don't know if I'm going to use them all or if I'm going to want to put some leaves on it. I think I'm going to want to use some leaves, but I'm wanting to do it this way. So let's go ahead and cut some lengths here. And I really am just kind of going for it because I don't really know like how much I really want to do. So I think I want to cut this one right about here. Oh, I'm going to get my memory. The other thing that your memory wire cutters are good too is cutting chain. Now this isn't chain I can pull apart, like open up the link. This is all soldered completely shut, so there's no opening, so I have no choice but to cut it. I know a lot of people cringe when you do that because you're like, oh, you're wasting it. And in a sense you kind of are, because you're wasting an entire link, and who knows, that one link could have been something. All right, so we have this length. We're gonna actually take that one away because that's a nice longer one. We'll do this one. I want this one to be a little bit longer. I think this one I can actually open and close though. So let me grab my pliers. Maybe. We'll try it and see first, because if I can open and close it, I will, versus cutting it. Oh, it's strong, that's for sure. All right, so I got it open. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. There we go. All right, and then let's make this one even longer. This one I should be able to come in and just cut it right here. Okay, maybe not. Goodness, I have some strong chain apparently. All right. So that one's going to be longer. Actually, I think I cut that one too short. We'll trim it off if we need to, but I'm still saving all my other scraps. So this one, I think we should make this one much, much shorter. So let's see where this one is. Save me from, yeah, like that. All right, and then this one we're gonna make to right about here. So just kind of staggering it, and I think I might move some of these around. Like, let's put this one on the end. Let's put that one in the middle there. And then this one's gonna be really, really short. And then let's do this one right about here. Yeah. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, so this is actually a really great way to use some of your scraps. So if you're looking for a fun way to use some of your scrap pieces, this is the way you're gonna wanna do it. All right, so now that we have those, I'm gonna take this and just lay it here. We know that we want to use some of these beautiful green brios, right? So, but I'm thinking what we're going to want to do is maybe do brio. I feel like this is too long. Brio. Let's do it like this maybe. And I think I definitely want to use a couple of these leaf charms. Actually, maybe we'll use all three. I think I'm gonna like this, the way this looks. This is gonna be pretty. If we do need to shorten this one because it's like looking weird to me, I will definitely do that, but I think that's how we're gonna want it. So we're gonna end up wrapping 3 brios. So I have some I can save for another project. All right, so I'm only going to need, let me show you how much, just really a few inches of this wire. Trying to get better at showing you guys measurements and stuff. So I'm gonna cut 4 inches of this wire, and that should be plenty. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. And let's go ahead and wrap this. So when you are wrapping a brio, you're gonna have 2 ends, right? It's gonna go straight through. You're gonna bring both ends up, and you're gonna leave one significantly shorter. This one is only about 1 inch long, inch and a half long, maybe. And you're gonna make yourself a little triangle at the top. Use your fingernail and make your long one go straight up, okay? And then you have your other piece right here, and you're just gonna wanna take that short piece. And now this is how I do it. I'm just gonna wrap it around, like just enough to hold it, okay? So now it's being held in place, and you can fix your little wrap with your fingers. It's very, if you're using 22 or 24 gauge wire, it's very malleable and you can move it pretty easily. All right, so we have that. I'm gonna trim off that tiny little piece, and we'll get rid of that. My little trash thing here. All right, we'll squish down our little guy that was sticking up there. And now some people just like to do a wire wrap loop right here. I'm one of these people, like I feel like the wire wrap looks too big for me. And I like to put a little bead right here above my first initial wrap. I just like the way that looks, but that is totally like me. That's not something that you have to do. It's something that I prefer. Everyone has different preferences. This is mine. Okay, and we're gonna do kind of a little small-ish wrap. So I'm coming in right here, and it's probably about, I don't know, maybe like 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more. I just want to be kind of a smallish loop. Okay, so now I have my loop, and I'm gonna use my bent nose pliers to hold it. Just gonna hold that loop. And normally I would use my straight pliers to do the wrap, but this is such thin wire, I can use my hands and I can actually guide it where I want it, so I can make a nice, really neat wrap if that's what I wanted to do. All right, so that's what the wrap looks like, okay? Oh, and I should have wrapped it right onto the chain. That's okay, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and just trim this off, and we're gonna just save this one as our practice one. I'll make a pair of earrings out of these later to match this necklace, or maybe today, depending how long these take. So I want to do this for real right onto the wire, so we're going to do this again. So I'm going to cut off about 4 inches of wire. I get ahead of myself and I forget what I'm doing. Put it through. And now we have a long piece and a short piece. Gonna make that triangle on top there. I'm gonna take my long piece with my fingernail, make a little divot there and bend it so it goes straight up from our bead. Okay, then I'm gonna take that little wire and I'm just going to wrap it around enough to secure it. Doesn't have to go all the way around more than once. Once is good enough. We're just holding it in place. And then I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to smush that little wire down so it's like sitting right above my triangle, like really nice. And we can use our pliers to squish down anything that's sharp and pokey, like so. I'm gonna feed on my little spacer bead right here. And now this time I'm gonna pay attention, and I'm going to do our wire wrap loop, but I'm gonna wrap it right onto the chain, okay? So now I have that, and it's open a little bit. Depending on the size of your chain, you're gonna wanna open it just a little bit more. I'm gonna get the end of my chain here, feed it right onto my loop, and now it's on my loop. So now we can use our pliers to hold it. I'm just gonna use the very tip of them. And we're gonna wrap this around a couple times to do our wrap. So now it's connected right directly to my chain. We can go ahead and cut off our tail. I'm saving these pieces because I will use these pieces. They will be used on something. I always save my little scraps. If you're wondering where to store all your scraps, I do it by color. And I put them like in a little like plastic container, and I just put all my stuff by color. All right, and then we have some jump rings. So we're gonna grab, we need a couple of those. And we're gonna hang our little leaves on the other chains with jump rings. And I know you're seeing two leaves right next to each other, but that's okay, because the way this is going to hang, it's going to look really cool. At least that's in my mind, it looked cool. So we'll see what happens. So the design on the fly, you guys. Designing in the moment. Which shouldn't surprise you. If you've been around me long enough, you know I do a lot of designing in the moment. Like I take it out of my head and I throw it down on a mat and I see what sticks. All right, so we have that one. And then let's do this one. You guys, it was so nice and cool this morning. I've been leaving my windows open. I haven't turned my heat on once yet. Leaving them open at night upstairs in our bedroom, and it has been such amazing sleeping weather. I can get underneath my comforter and be all cozy while the air in my room is cold, and it feels so nice. I know I'm going to be thinking about, like, I'm not going to be wanting to deal with cold come this winter, but right now it's beautiful. And this morning when I left the house, it was 40 degrees, and I had my cozy sweater on and my jeans and my little short boots, and I was just happy as can be. It was so nice. All right, so we're going to do another wrap one here. So you're going to see me do them a few times. I'm just going to kind of do it, and you can just watch. Hopefully I can get my fingers out of the way so you can see. Do that one little wrap just around one good time. Again, just securing our bead on our wire basically is all it's doing. All right. Okay, and then we'll put our spacer on top. Just like so. And do our little wire wrap loop and attach it to our chain. Grabbing our bent nose pliers. And we'll cut this off, save our little scrap. think I'll cut the next one shorter because apparently I only need like maybe 3 inches. And I'm just going to fix that because it looks like I bent it. There we go. All right, so now that's done. Go ahead and put our other leaf on. There we go. And let's do our very last wrap briolette. So this time I'm going to cut off a little bit shorter because I don't think I need as much as I've been cutting off. All right. Last briolette. I'm wondering if I can string any of these on here too, like on the actual, because that would look really cool too. We'll give that a try too. All right, so we got that. I'm just gonna twist that around. So today is day 3 of me watching what I eat, and I have not done a very bad job. I think I've done pretty good. I'm limiting my snacking to be healthier snacks. I am cutting out, I eat an overabundance of carbohydrates. And not the good kind of carbohydrates, you guys. Not the kind that your body needs for fuel. Like I'm talking like way too many carbohydrates. Like my body does not move enough to need that much fuel, okay? So I've cut back on that. Not cut out, but cut back. And cut my portions to where I'm stopping when I can recognize that I'm full. And having, like I said, really smart snacks in between, like cut up vegetables or like a little bit of fruit. Still try not to have a ton of sugar, even natural sugar, but I still want the fruit because fruit is really good for you. So still doing that. So I will have to let you know my progress, you guys. And anyone who's ever, you know, done the whole dieting thing knows it's very hard. Like I'm a person that like I celebrate with food. This is just the way it's been my whole life. Like food is like the reason for everything, right? It's not just that food is what you need to survive. When I'm sad, I want ice cream. When I'm happy, I want to celebrate by going out to dinner. When, you know, it's just everything. When we get together with friends, we do like a little mini potluck. We all bring like some kind of dip with chips or, you know, whatever. And it's awesome. Like I love doing those things. I just know that I need to portion myself better. And so I can still do all those wonderful things and not overindulge like when I don't need to. Like everyone deserves to have an overindulging time. Like don't think I won't ever do it, because I will. We have holidays coming up, and you best believe like Thanksgiving Day for me is like the day of indulgence. So I'm not gonna tell myself I can't have something, but I just wanted to be more careful and everything. So but yeah, so that's it. So not too bad. Day 3. I'm going strong. See if we can do it. Okay, so I've got my first little chain in the middle here. Now I just want to make sure everything is going to be, I can flip these around if I need to. But if they do kind of flip on their own, I'm going to be okay with it. The plain side isn't horrible, right? So we have our first one on, and I'm wanting to do these at various like spots around this necklace. So I'm going to put this little spacer on here. Okay. And then we're going to do this silver one like this. Okay. Then I want to put this guy on. All right, and then, like I said, if we have to flip these around, we will. I mean, it's not, actually, if I just turn it this way, it might be okay. Yeah, there we go. But now I'm making it backwards, but that's all right. So then I want to put, nope, I think I want to do this green one. Oh, I want to see. How will this look? Can I do this? All right, but yeah, but it needs a spacer right there. I think I might have an idea. Hold on, guys, I might have an idea. All right, so let's put our spacer on. Let's put this briolette on. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And I think I want to take this one over to this side. Sorry guys, my hands are like in the way. I'm trying to like figure this out. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna scoot these over so I can kind of lay this flat. So if I did that, flip this back around. So if I did that, that would actually be really cute. I'm thinking. I think maybe I might want to do it that way. Let's see, let's do this one. At least for a few of them. Let's do this one, or maybe this one. This one's at the same length. That is about the same length. I want something either shorter or longer. Okay, yeah. I think that's what I'm looking for. Okay. And let's put this one. Let's do another briolette. That's pretty. I think I'm gonna like this. I think this is gonna work out for me. And then let's do a shorter one, like that. So let's do 3 of the briolettes here in the middle, okay? And I'm gonna want this one on this end and this one over here. And then over here, we will put our little, maybe we can do this one. And just string that right on. And then this one, and string this one right on. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I like this. This looks great. I like the way this is laid out. This is gonna look good. All right, so now that we have that, we're gonna not use any more of the green. We have the green right down in the front. I'm gonna hang on to this because we might do a pair of earrings. And now we're gonna focus on just our silver beads, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So I wanna put a little spacer on the end here on both sides. All right, And then we're going to go ahead and feed on some of these pretty little beads. And I'm just going to do a little silver one in between. And we're going to have these like up against each other like this with a spacer. And then we'll put this one just back to back like that. Do another spacer. That was just a weird spacer. Okay. I had some plain ones in there. I don't want the plain ones. I want the pretty ones. All right. And then like that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's leave that like that for a minute because I want to make sure I'm going to do my sides even here. So put that one on. And then our spacer. This one. There we go. Spacer. All right, so we have that. Yep. Okay, so that's the same on both sides. And I think I'm at the point where I will put just like a little spacer on each end. All right, just like that. And now, because I'm going to be doing some twisting of this wire, I am going to grab one of my little clamps to hold down this other side so I don't spill the beads off of it. All right, let's get these beads out of my way. We didn't even end up needing those head pins. Who knew? All right, so we have that. Now I am going to go ahead and make my loop. I'm going to push everything over. Actually, let's see. I want to bring this down just a little bit because I don't want to. There we go. Let's do it this way. All right, so I'm going to end up cutting some of this off. So I need this wire cutter. And we're going to cut off everything except for probably about 1/2 inch. Just leaving 1/2 inch on there. Sent that flying. It's right here. And then we're going to use our round nose pliers. And we're going to, actually I think I want to roll it inward. We're going to roll this inward. Okay, and I rolled it just past the wire here. And then I'm just going to take my flat pliers and just fix it. And the reason I did that is because now this wire is actually touching that wire. Nothing's going to get through there. All right. And you can straighten it out too if it's a little wonky. You can just twist it and straighten it out a little bit. Same for this side. I just need to trim off just a tiny bit, not very much. And we're going to turn that wire inward. Going past our wire. So it's going past our wire a little bit. And we can use these pliers to fix that, to bring it back down even with that wire. All right, so here we go. This is what we have. So next what we're going to do is I want to make this so that my toggle is on the side. So like this. So that means this is going to hook onto here with a little jump ring. We need a couple of jump rings, so I'm going to get those out. And then this, there's a reason I'm doing this besides I like the way it looks. So the end pieces for silver silk can be kind of pricey, and some of them really need to be purchased from silver silk. So I try to limit how many I use. If I were to cut this in the middle, I would need to use 4. If I'm cutting it, if I'm just, putting it here, and then bringing it around the back and putting it here. I'm only using 2. So I like to kind of cut my costs by doing it that way. Plus, I think that the using the toggle on the side is just a nice little touch too. So I'm kind of measuring this on the back of my neck to see where I kind of want this to be. And I am going to cut it, and then I am going to show you how long I cut it. And now I still have a lot left. I can do a bracelet, I can do other things with that. So let me get my tape measure here. And I cut this piece to be 13 inches. All right, so we're gonna put our ends on. These have like a little spot here and a little tooth, and the tooth fits right over, like you go over the little ball that is in there and go right to the next little joint, and it fits right in between those little balls, because this is like the chain, like the ball chain underneath, and then there's silver silk over top of it. And then you can just take your pliers and just clamp it down. If I can get my, there we go. All right, just like that. Okay, so now we have one side, and then this is going to come around the back, and we're going to put our other one on. These aren't the ones I normally buy for this, but these are the ones I had. I need to order more end caps. The ones I normally get for this are longer and skinnier, but these will work in a pinch, so I'm using these. And let's just move this down. So silver silk is so easy to use, and it's so pretty, you guys, and it is really soft. Like, you wouldn't even know that this is wire on the outside of this chain. It's so soft. Anyone who has used it knows what I'm talking about, how soft it is. It feels really nice on your skin. All right, so I got my jump ring, and we're going to put our 1/2 of our toggle on. We're using this one right here, the stick part of our toggle on the end of our silver silk chain. And then we will put our little open part of our toggle right here. And let's close that up. So that'll fit nicely through there, just like that. And then let's do our very last jump ring. And I'm using tiny ones. I'm using like 4mm or 3mm jump rings, because you measure the inside, so I think it's 3mm. So I'm using small jump rings so they can just kind of blend in with the piece. All right, so here is our beautiful necklace. Whoop. Our beautiful necklace, all the beads supplied by our friend Florence. Thank you, Florence, so much. Everything is absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love this green. I've been wanting to do something with just this beautiful like emerald green for quite a while, so thank you very, very much. And I am going to pause this. I'll turn the camera around and we will try it on. I'll be right back. I'm just kidding, we're not done. I said I was going to do a pair of earrings, and we are going to go ahead and do this pair of earrings. So I grabbed some ear wires. I grabbed one of these really pretty beads, and I have some 2 eye pins, and I have a couple little chunks of that really pretty chain. So we're using 3 links of that. These are going to be longer, kind of shoulder dusting earrings. So let's just make the one side first. I'm going to put, since I already have this briolet made, I'm going to put this on my eye pin, and we're going to make a simple loop with it. We don't need to add any more length to it. We're going to have a lot of length, so we're going to just kind of keep it with a simple loop. Okay, we've got our simple loop, and then we can hang our briolet from the bottom. We can put our chain on the top. And then we just need like a little jump ring to go right here. So you don't have to work too hard to make beautiful earrings. So a little chunk of chain and a couple beads and you are good to go. Let's grab our little jump ring. And put our little ear wire on, and I'm using the little lever back ear wires. And there's one of our earrings. Let's do this next one. So I'm going to need a little bit of our wire that we have here. Not very much, just a few inches, right? Cut some of that off. I'm going to put that through. Bring our long piece up. Bring our short piece up. Wrap that around one good time here. Okay. Grabbing my spacer. Let's do our wire wrap loop. And we can close this loop off because we're going to be using an eye pin on the next piece. So we can just close this one right off. I think scraps of chain are so fun to use. If you have like a bunch of different scraps, like different colors of chain, you could even do like a mixed metal version of this and it would look really, really cool. Just I happen to have quite a bit of each color, so I'm like, well, I'll just do all the silver different styles that I have. That's, you know. But yeah, a mixed metal one would be really, really cool looking. All right, so we have that one. Nope, my little thing is a little bit wonky. That's all right. It's okay. Sometimes wonky things are beautiful too. All right, so let's put this on and do our simple loop. You know, I just like cleaned my room, my craft room a few days ago, like on Sunday. I went through and I put everything away so nice and neat and cleaned. And then, you know, Monday happens and I started getting shipments again. And I'm like, I have such a mess in here right now because I have so much stuff everywhere. So I need to take some time this week and get it cleaned up again. I'm thinking about rearranging my room too a little bit because I feel like there's some things I can do that would make things simpler for me. If I do that, I will show you what I end up doing. But I think I want to take a couple of days off in a row to do it because I'm going to have to pull stuff out of here to fix it. And I'm going to have to make a big mess in the hallway and maybe even part of the living room in order to get it to where I want it. I think it'll make a big difference on my efficiency and even perhaps my lighting. I have a ton of lights in here, but yet I still sometimes feel like my lighting is not great. So I don't know, I'm going to take a look at that. I might take a couple days off, a couple extra days off in November. I mean, to me, I have enough going on in October that there's no way I can do it this month. All right, so there's our earrings. Now I'm going to turn this around. Now we're going to try it on. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so here it is. Here's the necklace. I think it turned out really cute. I like how it's all kind of staggered with different thicknesses of chain. I think it looks really cool. The only thing that maybe I would think about doing is doing like some in between. I think that would be really, really neat. I think that would be really cool. So if anyone makes this, if you can do that, that'd be awesome. And then here are my earrings. And as you can see, they're long, but they're not too long. And they're kind of like chunky here, a little bit skinny here, and bigger down here. And I think I like it. I think maybe I would like it better if I moved these around. Like if I did the chain in the middle and this one on top. But I don't know, they look cool. I think they're kind of cool, kind of hip. All right, you guys, I'm sending you all my love. Still praying for you guys down in Florida, all the way down in the south, all you guys who are going to be affected by this hurricane. I've been kind of keeping an eye on the live view of it, and it looks like it's getting pretty yucky down there, guys. And well, that was even earlier today. So keeping you all in our prayers. I know that there's many of our friends here together that are praying for you too. So God bless you all, and I'm sending you all my love and hugs and everything. So let me know what you think about the necklace and the earrings. Let me know what, you would try something different, what you would do. I like your feedback. I like to hear what you would want to do. It's important to me. It's fun. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.